Check. So this is a pro musician reacting to Portugal the Man, Feel It Steel compared to Jonas Brothers, Sucker. Now, there's a big debate going on where they have a bit of a similarity, but I feel that there isn't. There's a lot of moving parts on both songs, but let's like ever so slightly snip it on a couple of them, because I believe that no matter what music it is, you can take some bits and parts of it as a reference. That's okay, but to blatantly steal and what they were accusing of from Portugal the Man's, I believe that's the wrong way to go about it, because there's a boatload more that have done it before you have, guys. There's a whole slew of artists before we were born that have already done it, that just haven't been doing it all. But anyway, let's go through it. So the first song, let's go through the Jonas Brothers, the Sucker video, which I actually enjoy this song.
Better than birds of a feather, you and me. We change the weather. Yeah, I'm feeling heat in December when you found me.
So a light percussion, just kind of, I want to say,
I've been dancing on
some kind of like I don't want to say triangle, but it's really many, and then a moving bass line all together, and then his little falsetto, na 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 na. I can't reach it, so yeah, those are the three parts of the song so far. The first 18 minutes, really nice, really groovy. Let's listen to Portugal the Man. Yeah, I love this band also.
you, keep my hands on myself.
Now, without even having to do anything, I know exactly what effects are. So the guitar is hard driven on a clean setting, but the reverb in the room is echoey, so it's a lot more. It's probably like down to like a 10. And then there is no bass guitar. It's just dum dum doo doo dum dum doo doo dum. That's all guitar work, and then you hear the hi-hat going. So in terms of similarity, kinda, right? Is it the same notes? Sorta, not really. And then he comes in. Da, 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 da. He pretty much sings this all falsetto. There's no going back to the chest tone. I believe Tristan already had done a video to this comparing how they sing vocally, and you can definitely tell there's some similarities, but it really isn't. There's a different span on two spectrums, right? Let's go back to the Jonas Brothers.
And stumbling out of bars, follow you through the dark, can't get enough. You're the medicine in the pain.
So definitively, there's already two voices. There's one background, another one doing the main lead, and then if to compare it to the other song, Portugal the Man doesn't even have a backup track to it. You can pick your bones at it left and right. There's some similarities, but it is not. They did not. I believe they did not rip off the song. Absolutely true. Now, if we skip to the chorus, however,
I'm a sucker for all the subliminal things. No, I know about you, about you, about you, about you. Break my typical me, break my typical rules.
they kept the clap in the background. You hear it. That's kind of a, you can call it as a tempo kind of thing, but the effect in the background going like this all together. So just in the two moments on the chorus by itself, completely different. Let's go to Portugal the Man. Let's go to the chorus and see if it's a little different.
Just a little pebble, just a kickstart. I've been feeling it since 1966. I'll be over now, but I'm feeling still.
That's it. That's pretty much the chorus. It goes again and again, and he's straight up high falsetto. Say what you want it, right? There was also a great debate back then. If you look it up, Under Pressure by David Bowie and Freddie Mercury, right? That bass line was also copied almost to the T by Vanilla Ice. And to an interview, they were like, "Oh, but mine goes to da." So there's, it sucks. That one is more clear that he did take that same bass line, but to his own though, the two songs are completely different altogether. So I mean, who wins the battle? Do you be just like, oh, this guy copies us, so he needs to pay some fines or whatever. I don't know. I'm not the guy for that. You can probably search some more on this, but know this: people have done it way back then, and I'm talking about 100, 200 years ago. The same music, maybe not in the same effects that's being done, but the progressions and all the hits and all the feels, it has been done. It has been done. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, how do you guys feel? I really dig the Jonas Brothers Sucker video. I was telling my band that we should do it, but we're gonna rock it out ever so slightly. We're just gonna cover it, but we're gonna rock it. Maybe cut some stances, put a massive guitar solo, and just do a Sunday Brave on it. So that's it.